All over Europe, cities are introducing ambitious, sustainable transport measures and policies to work towards moving and living in better cities. Over 60 cities have already shared their experience. Cities gathered in the Civitas Forum are committed to implementing and integrating sustainable urban mobility measures. They represent 68 million citizens in 31 countries. Over the last 4 years, 25 of those cities have been implementing Civitas measures to improve sustainable mobility in their cities. This video samples Mimosa measures. The cities of Civitas Mimosa couldn't be more different, but Bologna, Funchal, Gdansk, Tallinn and Utrecht are bound together by the same vision and the path leading to it. With 69 demonstration measures rolled out across the cities, Civitas Mimosa wanted to promote one guiding concept: making innovation in mobility and sustainable actions. Learn how to move better to live in better cities. Bologna invested in bold and promising plans and created a 20,000 square metre central T-zone which is pedestrianised at weekend tea days, when the city centre is opened up to citizens to enjoy the area on foot. 81% of citizens are in favour of this initiative. An innovative ITS solution in Bologna is the STARS system, which monitors obedience at traffic lights. Cameras are activated when the traffic lights turn red. The result, a 45% reduction in the accident and injury rate at the 16 intersections where STARS was deployed. The municipality procured 41 alternative powered vehicles. CNG or LPG powers approximately 15% of all cars now circulating in Bologna. With the European target set at 10%, this represents real significant success for Civitas Mimosa in Bologna. Funchal, with strong political support and openness towards change, forged ahead with many successes. Funchal adopted an award system to encourage hotels to give up their courtesy buses and instead offer mobility kits to tourists for the Green Bus. Over 5,000 of these were sold in 2011. 17 hotels participated, generating almost 28,000 passengers. The Funchal Orienteering competition challenges those who don't use public transport to give it a go, whilst those who are already advocates are tested on new routes. And of course, the fun ends with mobility-related prizes. New for Gdansk was the use of social media involving civil society actors and organizations in projects like its Bike Fridays and the promotion of tram use. And walking to school is becoming increasingly popular now for children and their parents. With a massive 70% support, Gdansk has mobilized citizens to clean up 72 public transport stops. Don't be ashamed to peel it off engages residents to take care of stops and shelters, report damage and remove illegal posters and stickers. In Utrecht, public participation prior to enforcing restrictive traffic measures resulted in 3,200 fewer cars on the road daily. Utrecht needed to reorganize freight traffic to ensure the city's accessibility while redeveloping the centre, preventing businesses from suffering. The extensive set of waterways came to the rescue. The beer boat, distributing to restaurants and businesses, is a fine example and an inspiration to many. The electric cargo hopper does the work on the streets and made an impressive 18,500 deliveries. Tallinn has made great progress in improving the quality and image of public transport and has got a cycling culture underway. Tallinn's aims focused on those who were ready to change to public transport by resonating with their desire to be creative and unconventional. The answer? A knitting graffiti campaign resulting in a 7% increase of car owners using the bus. In Tallinn, training bus drivers to eco-drive was carried out on a regular route in service. Fuel consumption decreased by 8% in standard buses and by 11% in articulated buses. In total, about 100,000 litres of fuel were saved. Civitas Mimosa, on the whole, saw a huge upsurge in cycling. In Bologna, cycling has increased by 60%. Funchal has noticed a 10% growth. Gdansk increased cycling by 20%. In Utrecht, the modal share grew to 55%. Tallinn cycling grew from 1 to 7.5%, and Tallinn won the 2012 European Cycling Challenge. Civitas Mimosa is now preparing a book and a portal, enabling cycling cities, ingredients for success. Funchal, Bologna and Utrecht have successfully discussed with members of the European Parliament the need for making EU regional funding also available to urban mobility projects. Pechacucha was introduced by Mimosa, replacing death by PowerPoint. The urban mobility search engine accesses databases around the world. A social media guide, an evaluation handbook, and Mimosa's most successful measures are underway. Civitas Mimosa has developed an auction of the most transferable measures from the project. This was executed for the first time within the consortium in Bologna. Many measures proved transferable, including the auction format itself. Participating cities have selected the best they have to offer, and the amount of Civicash spent on these measures decides which has the highest transferability potential. Civicash gives, on the reverse side of the bills, the opportunity to explain why you like the measure that you will spend your cash on. The posters that gather the highest amounts will have the highest potential for transferability. And even better, you can win a prize by participating. Civitas Mimosa is a great team of devoted people who are working hard in their cities, institutes, and organizations to promote sustainable urban mobility.